Hey guys, it's Godsairsofters and I'm Freezer. Today I will be reviewing the Tanaka Model 1897 trench gun, which was used in World War I and in World War II. There was a slightly updated version that was used in World War II. Anyway, this is one of the guns that I just like to play with myself, even if it is kind of broken. We're missing a small piece to it that ejects the shells. It's still a very nice gun. It's constructed in such a way that I have yet to see an equal of in any airsoft. It is all wood and metal, and there is a little bit of plastic on here. I'm not completely sure where, but who cares? Just listen to this. And that sounds like a real shotgun, right? Anyway, the shotgun comes with some shells, and it has a capacity in the gun of 3 right here, and 1 in the chamber. Now if Dallas 1 will please zoom in on these shells. It says Tanaka Express 12 gauge, and right here, 12 gauge US M1897 Tanaka, and this is where the gas goes in. This is a gas weapon, so when you shoot it, you're going to have a really cool little smoke effect. So, to load it, you do the exact same thing that you would for a real shotgun. Take a shell, right in there. And then you pump it once, and then you can put in 1 more. Now normally when you pump it, the shell would come out, but we are missing a piece right here. That is what pulls the shell out, and we're missing that, so the shell won't eject. But yours, if you do choose to buy this weapon, you will. This gun costs somewhere around $325 from places like Red Wolf Airsoft. We haven't seen it at any major US airsoft retailers at all, but you may be able to find one if you look hard enough. Otherwise, you just have to order it straight from China. So you pump it. Pull this shell out.
It is very kind of hard to work with when the shell ejector doesn't work, but when it does, it's a fabulous gun. And one of the major cons is this is not a practical weapon in any form or fashion. The magazine of the shells holds 3 BBs, 325 FPS. We've seen it go from 325 upwards to 400.
Something like, yeah.
It's a rare shotgun. The ABS part is the frame around the shell ejection port where the magazine right there, that's an ABS plastic. Feels like metal, looks like metal, so you're fine. So
it is also stamped right here. It says US model trademark 1897. It is also stamped on the top of the barrel right here. I don't think the camera will be able to pick it up because it is fine writing.
This gun is modeled after the Winchester trench shotgun. It is sawed off. And the wood is real wood. Looks fabulous, sounds fabulous. It's a great gun. Now, Freezer, what do you think 1 out of 10 to give this gun?
I would say a 7. I have to take into account that we do have a slightly broken one. The thing I don't like is that it's a show weapon. I would love to have a real weapon like this too, or an actual practical weapon to use. I mean, you can't shoulder this. Like, you'll look, you see this pops out right here. When you pull the slide back, if I had this up against my shoulder, I would have probably popped myself straight in the face, and that'd definitely be bad. Probably need some eye surgery or something. Don't want that. Anyway, but seriously, if you painted over this tip, I mean, if you had some like kids come out on your lawn, they're like TPing stuff up, and you go off and be like, "Hey, get off my lawn, crazy kids!" I mean, they'd be scared and run because this thing sounds like incredibly real. So overall, I'd say I'd give this gun a 7, mainly because of its build quality and because of the pump sound. It's just ridiculously awesome, and the trademarks. I do like this gun. Most of you will probably not be able to afford it just because it's just so expensive and hard to get. You'd probably end up paying about $100 more in shipping getting it from China to the US.
Also, another major con is finding aftermarket replacement parts for our gun is virtually next to impossible. So if you buy one of these and you're actually going to use it for practical use, I highly recommend you buy two, because finding replacement parts is just going to be insanely hard.
Another thing, because yours will eject shells the proper way, if you're using this in real combat, and the shells eject, you'll probably be running in combat and you won't be worrying about the shells. So if you're playing in a woodlanded sort of environment, you may lose your shells. Or they may get stepped on or broken or whatever. And you know, no one wants to lose their shells, especially since these are like incredibly hard to find. So, this is Godsairsofters review of the Tanaka M1897 shotgun. Thanks for watching.